Hello, this is Yarn Twiddling number 25. I'm your host, Lynn from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. Welcome, welcome. It has been almost a month since my last podcast. Our daughter got whatever crud is going around, and then my husband got whatever crud was going around. And guess what? I got it. Hit my lungs very hard. Not hard enough to have an admission into the hospital, but I did have to go to ER to get some steroids and some breathing treatments, and I'm now coming down off of the steroids. I have what I like to call Roid rage. I'm just angry about everything. So I thought, well, while I'm feeling a little bit high on my steroids, why not podcast? I'll try not to bite your head off. And we had tacos for lunch, and I love tacos. I just needed some tacos. For those of you who have ever come down off of the steroids, do you crave the carbs and cheese? That's all I want to eat. Carbs, cheese. That's it. So today I had tacos, cheese. Yum. Okay, let's talk about knitting stuff and some dyeing stuff and some upcoming stuff. We're just going to talk about stuff. It's going to be awesome. First of all, I have finished my shawl and it's blocked. That is part of finishing for me. This is the Building with Lace by Michelle Hunter. She's also known as Knit Pearl Hunter out there on the interwebs. She designed a lace stole or shawl, whatever you want to call it, to teach you the basics of building lace. Every lesson builds on another lesson. I took this as a class starting last June, and every month we've been doing a different part of this shawl, and it is now finished. I don't really wear shawls or stoles or anything like this, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this now that I have it finished. Who knows, maybe I'll wear it to Walmart. My second finish is the Marshland sweater by Tin Can Knits. And I think I told you before that I took the charts from the original sweater and I kind of plugged and chugged some different charts from Alter Knits. And then, of course, like all nuts people do, nutso people like me, steeked it. I am always working on little baby socks. I don't know if I'm going to ever have my own grandchild, so I make things for other babies. The Renunculus is by Midori Hiroshi. This is a circular yoke pullover with textured stitches. I am using Wool Pop by Universal Yarns in the color Sage. Several weeks ago, I uploaded this short video showing a process of dyeing yarn blanks. I also stated that by leaving a comment, one of you would be the lucky recipient of one of these yarn blanks. Well, my trusty personal assistant chose this name from over the 30 comments received on YouTube and Instagram. Since I have your address and know which one you'd like to have, I'll send this off to you, Emily. Congratulations! Speaking of orange things, next Wednesday, the 30th of April, is the very last day to pre-order for the orange Makealong going on this summer. I've created 3 colorways, and each one has something to do with the Cheeto-in-Chief, the current president. Here you see Make Orange Great Again, Orange Man Good ? And Dawn of a New Era. These colors are available as single 100-gram skeins or as a bundle of 3 50-gram skeins. And as usual, I got some new things in the shop. These Notion Nooks are the ultimate on-the-go Notion organizer. You will never want to leave home without one of these. Store and proudly display all of your stitch stoppers, notions, tools in the portable and durable hard plastic containers. These are perfect to throw into your project bag and take. Hello, it is now Friday, April 25th, and Miss D is modeling a scarf that Corrine Walcher Designs wrote and knit for me. several years ago. This was my advent calendar a couple of years ago. I focused on challenged books. Books aren't really banned, but they are challenged. And for every single book that I did, I made a list of banned books. I researched each banned book, and then I colored each banned book into a colorway. So this is And Tango Makes Three. This is Tuck Everlasting, Scarlet Letter, The Giver. Okay, let's just stop there. The Giver. It was a challenge book taken out of some school library. Several years ago, when I was making all of these colorways, I not only gave you the 20-gram skein of yarn that was colored based on the book, but I gave you a little picture of the book, and I gave you a little blurb, a little written paragraph or two about why the book was challenged. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind and look at this little video.
Look around, what do you see? Books, books. Are you ready to read? Gather round, what do you hear? Books, books. Open up your ears. I'll read.
This year, instead of calling it an Advent calendar, because so many people think that Advent has to do with Christmas, it doesn't. Advent means countdown. Now, I don't want to single anybody out with my Advent calendar, so I've been calling it a countdown calendar. Do you have something that you're looking forward to? Are you counting down the days to it? That's your Advent. This year, I have made an Advent calendar based around a road trip across the United States, right across the middle. There is a name for that highway, and it is a highway that runs right smack through my town. But people, I am not going anywhere. I'm staying at home. I don't like to travel, really. And if I do travel, it's rarely to an unknown place. It's to a place where I know the people and I'm familiar with the surroundings. That being said, guess what? I'm going to do one in 2026 also. Some of you have been writing comments on my little video that say, oh my gosh, when do you leave? Oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun going to all of the different yarn stores along the way. This is my Advent calendar for this year. Advent calendar is available on my website under Road Trip USA. It is $180. It is not eligible for a discount. If you try to put in the discount code, 2 of you got away with this, by the way, until I figured out how to squash that happening. Along with the 24 mini skeins and the 1 full skein of fingering weight yarn, the first 25 orders will receive a little notions pouch from Susan of Delightful Works. Friends, it is now later in the day, and I have to show you a picture. Where am I? Right here. Are those pretty? My friend Carol brought this over to me, and her daughter made a card for me that has a little picture of a kitty cat, and it says get well soon, and it says her name and her brother's name and her mama's name, Carol, and so of course it's on the fridge. Anyhow, I am now going to edit all of this insanity that I just recorded, and I'm going to upload it, and if you have any questions, please let me know down below. Thank you as always for watching, and have a marvelous, marvelous weekend. Talk to you soon. Ciao.